What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play 7 Nights Flashpoint. It is time to say goodbye to being power level 3. We've got a mission to run. We've got a Q gap spike with an orange host with our primary hacker. Want to note real quick, he did hit his stress limit break. Thankfully, it was just plus 20 discontent. That doesn't really matter at all. I'm not really worried about that one. Otherwise, though, our squad is ready to go. Going to take a really quick look at everyone to make sure there's nothing really silly happening here. We sort by gear. Our Scourge has our new crafted pistol and a revolver if things get weird. Our Cyber Knight is the other one holding the upgraded pistol, and then our Agent EX and Hacker have nothing really special to speak of. He's got level 2 Cyber Deck. Otherwise, we've got all kind of the normal things. Worth noting that my Agent EX is the one with the healing if we get downed. Since he has his own smoke, he doesn't need a smoke grenade, so he's the one with the healing. Try to keep that one in mind. Otherwise, though, we've got our people in training, right? The bench is full. We're trying to upgrade our understudy Hacker. All right, let's get ourselves to power level 4. And let's get stronger mission rewards as a result. Here's the squad. Let's get it. Okay. It's time to get to work. And yeah, the terminal's way in there. Now, this is a map that does not have optional loot as far as I can remember. So we are going to play this one relatively quick. End of turn 10 seems very, very possible. Now, worth noting, these guys, I think they have whistlers. Yeah, they have whistlers instead of, what's it called? They don't have, street benders. There we go. But, of course, they do have grunt captains, right? So, grunt captains, obviously, reasonably tanky, reasonably annoying to deal with. 77 armor is quite a bit. We don't have the upgraded pistols and whatnot yet. I'm going to go ahead and burn one look ahead at the very start here. You are going to turn my way, but we're 22 meters out, right? This is the closest one to him. He's 22 meters out, right? Guard vision range is 18. Now, you running backwards is kind of annoying, but what I can do is actually delay myself. Yeah, I mean, it just is what it is. We should let the guards all use their turn up. You're running away. And we can honestly bypass a fair bit of this, right? Just got to get up to here. Now, there will be guards up here, don't get me wrong. But we can at least make the entrance relatively straightforward. Let's see. I need to burn Tactical Surge now, otherwise he doesn't get to go during the opener. And, of course, we have to yield everyone back down below this one, which means we aren't going to have any more manipulation available. So if we have things to consider... Yep, but it's all going to be at basically one initiative, so this better be good enough. You're going to see me, and it just kind of is what it is. I don't want to waste my stun until we get something scarier. So what I am going to do is actually run this far up, because I want information on who might be in the base, right? We get a couple more, a little bit of new information. We have another grunt captain we're going to try to ignore. We've got a whistler up there. We've got a whistler over there. So it's mostly whistlers. That's fine. I don't think you're going to be too special, right? You're far enough away. Yeah, so I'm just going to kind of run to here. That's 4 AP left. That seems decent. We know you're doing nothing special, so yeah, I think I'm just going to get to here. We do see a sniper, right? Yep. I think you might have more than normal vision range. It feels like they have more than 20 meters vision range, but I'm not actually sure that's even true. It feels like it, but I don't know for sure. I haven't tested this ever. Decent shot here. And then, honestly, I feel like my team is going to be grouped up enough that I don't need to use battery yet. Although, I mean, what else am I going to use battery on, realistically? Let's just use battery. I don't care. Ooh, we crit. That's a really good time to get extra damage. We take those. My leverage is just Matrix Snoop. And then I've got to remember that I have active Matrix buffs as well. Might as well use my swords. They've got armor shred on them. Wow, is that really not in range? Okay. Just barely in range. Wow, that was a glance, I think. No, it wasn't even a glance. That was a regular hit. I just do that little damage because of their armor. Yeah, 77 damage reduction. That's kind of a lot. Now, I've got to note that this pistol, right, is louder than usual because it's the upgraded one, and so its noise radius is larger. Now, if I shoot from here, I'm still going to be a surprise target. I'm going to be fine here. This isn't going to be a huge problem. I should remain... Yeah, I get 40 damage. But we're going to run that way. I don't think I'm worried about you being at 23. I think it's going to be fine. Maybe it's famous last words, but I don't think you're going to do anything too scary to me. I know you're doing nothing special. But there is a chance I did some griefing. I just really hope I haven't. I think put you like against this wall. This will like hide you pretty well. Okay, there's no way you don't see me there, right? Do I really not get seen like this? I guess the barrels are in the way. And if you say so. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, here's what I'm going to proclaim, okay? The game tells me I am not getting revealed here. Okay, this guy's a 23 for initiative. If I, in fact... Here, okay. I guess I'll take the risk, but yeah. If the game is lying to me and I get spotted here, I'm really considering Alt F4ing, which I know is not Iron Man safe. But it lets me restart the mission. Or restart the level, because the autosave is at the beginning of each round. But I believe this is actually blocking line of sight, and I'm fine. Yeah, so yeah, the cone wasn't accurate, but the indicator of they're going to see you was. And so we now know for sure where basically all the guards are. I feel fairly confident I can bypass nearly all of them. I guess we'll see what their actual movements are. We have our Syndicate Security AI. I don't really care what you're doing. Yeah, you're just turning around. We can easily stun you if need be. You're going the wrong way. I don't want to be stuck down here in case these guys actually move, so I do want to make really aggressive forward progress. And so basically the question is, which of these guys do I want to kill versus stun versus whatever? So one thing I'm probably going to do is run up to here. I know that means you're going to see and hear me, but it has to be really cleanly in atomic stutter range on this guy. I can basically, yeah, I can run all the way up here, cleanly atomic stutter you, and then shoot this guy and like wear them down over the course of this turn, which I believe will be completely functional. I just want to be like right in the middle with these guys. Like you might run to here and then I'll be in a really, really sad spot. So I'm going to play aggressively some more, but this does incur risk every time. So you heard steps, you now see me, but I'm going to stun you. I think we can get to you, no problem. I'm not worried about this. And then we'll shoot you. Pretty good damage. And then, yeah, with my one action point, I actually legitimately with my one action point might go for something like Shuriken Wave to lower evasion by 10% so we can get more damage. Instead of shooting the pistol. I actually legit think this might be worthwhile. The tough thing is we aren't winning on initiative here, so we have to like really make sure we finish this kill, or have to like brain room or something. So I'm gonna Shuriken Wave this. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and do a smoke screen here. So that I know I for sure don't have to deal with whatever the guards do. Like, this way, even though they do run this way, they don't even see red gold. It should make me very, very safe. Okay, you're just standing around, as it turns out. You're standing around. You're standing around. Alright, well, turns out that it was fine. I didn't know that. So you've got one of the two good pistols. I'm going to go to here. That allows me to throw a Venom Trap and Biocoat, which is pretty much a guaranteed kill at this point. Actually, well, I'll throw the Venom Trap and then... Wait, two people can hear? Wait, who can hear? Who can hear? Who can hear? You can hear? That sucks. Okay, well, your turn is done for now, so I'm going to Venom Trap this. And then I'm going to delay. because you might get out of earshot. Yep, you did. Great. You're stunned, as I know. Then I'm going to yield back. And so the question is, right, you're at functionally 90 health right now. Now, this can glance, so I should biocoat to guarantee that even on a glance you die. We didn't glance, so she's for sure dead, but hey, you know, we got to make sure. Okay, so you're definitely dead. So you can run up to the host, and the next turn you can definitely hack this. That should be no problem at all. You can probably get in for 0 AP next turn, which is nice as well. Yeah, I don't care that you see and hear me. You're stunned. You'll still be stunned for your next turn as well, which is at a 12 anyway, but... yeah, we'll get to start hacking on turn 3, which is not horrible, but it could have been better. If I had soldiers on my team, we'd make a lot more forward progress every turn, which would overall make these things quite easier, but we don't have that. We don't have that luxury. What if he has his guard captain go somewhere weird? I want to reveal it. I want to know what you're doing. You're probably not being scary. You're heading back, which you're going to see that corpse. I don't really care. This hack should take 3 turns at most. I think standing there is reasonable. I think these shots are going to be fine. 81%. Yeah, we get pretty good damage with the armor being stunted by 30%. Yeah, we're making really good progress here. Great. Alright, we've bypassed the guards reasonably well. That's good. You're gonna start heading down. Got the duck. Yep, fair. Ooh, you're actually even looking at me. That's gonna be a little bit scary. And yeah, your gun is loud enough that she's gonna hear it. If I stand, I get seen, so I have to go ducking. That's fine. That should get me pretty cleanly out of eyesight. And then I don't need to use any poisons here. I think we just shoot the gun. I think I save cooldowns here. Wow, crit. Goodbye. All right, great. I think to be safe, I'm going to throw a Venom Trap way down here. Can I get a good bounce or anything? Oh, I can. Look at that. Look at that. Cool. That'll slow him down some, which will be nice. I think you can just yield, and we can let the guards move, because in case like this is something really funky, actually, I could just go for Shadow and just send him away. I think that is completely reasonable. Just make sure he does nothing special. Okay, so they're both gonna... Oh, I actually didn't realize you could see that, but they're both gonna run that way, which I think is totally fine. We could even throw a Toxcloud at them or something. I would expect my exit to be here or here. So I gotta be a little bit careful about where Toxcloud goes, because it might cut off my movement, but... Well, now you're gonna head that way, obviously. I won't have Smokescreen until turn 5? Because I don't think I used it on turn 1. I used it on turn 2, so it's gonna be out on turn 5. I guess your fastest route is around that way. That's fine for me. Okay, let's hack. Okay, I need 1 AP. That's too bad. It's fine, though. I'm gonna load everything I can and then rewind myself. I guess if I have to 0 interrupt, I will. So, Spike CPU is actually the objective, which means I'm going to go to the right. So what I'm probably going to do is go to the right, 0 interrupt this, null up and spike this entire thing, clean this out, and then I'm going to head back. I'm going to probably disconnect, and then restart Hardshell Overclock, and then go up this way. Take this stuff down, and then 0 interrupt that, and then take this stuff down. And I'm going to try to learn my lesson and not load Trap Ice Destruction yet. Because I might not need it. That order is obvious. See, there's no traps here. I'm going to load Deception. It's actually... Is it wrong to load Deception? It's kind of wrong to load Deception, because I might not need it at all. But considering there's 3 active ice, this is like very obviously 0 interrupt territory. So unload programs, damage. Yeah, I mean, this is like just way too annoying. So 0 interrupt you, take the download. The CPU there's nothing to do here except just walk over and hit null op twice. Escalation was... Yeah, we took some damage. We forced deload sleaze by some trap. Whatever. Spike CPU. Mission complete. Okay. We have active ice up there, which I'm going to walk to. Tally and damage to connection. I don't care about connection health at all. I think we're chilling for now. Tally will eventually matter. We have trap and passive to destroy, so it turns out we're just fine on this. I could rip a compression if I wanted to. Let's see. Load a program, download a blueprint. And this is use a program, load a program, download. Okay, well, we go in this order. We take these. 0 AP left, so obviously no reason to rip her. And so I'll head... So next turn, this will still be down. As long as I can make my way through this, grab this, then walk back across, it's better than reconnecting and losing access to everything. I will probably happily use rewind here. Just so I have 0 interrupt back for if I have like really good progress on a future turn. So you're done. Nothing else going on yet. I guess I'll signal grift something, because what else there to... Ooh, yep, be careful. You have to keep ducking. I forgot about that, actually. You're in a dangerous spot for me. Well, it should be somewhere a little bit safe. So my exits, right? Exits are indeed front right, or all the way back the way we came. Now, I still want the rest of my optional loot. What it comes down to is this route's pretty quick. These guys are kind of in the way, but not by too much. This route's pretty quick. We can jump over right here. And so it's like, you know, from the CPU, right? Like, getting here is like 4 action points, however we do it. And so this route seems much faster than this route. So we're going to be going for this exit, which means we can start posting up around this area and, like, maybe knocking out these guards. And I think getting the XP is going to be easy. I think we'll get it by the end of turn 10. That should be no problem. Could be done hacking by, like, 6, and it'll be done by, like, 8, maybe 9. Yeah, you're just chilling. And the tactical surge is fine. And then I'm going to go ahead and rewind my hacker so that he's got all his talents if he needs them. Hacker's going to have a ton of AP inside the matrix here. So IO is going to be a much bigger deal. Let's load active destruction. AP. I don't want to take tally here. I'll take the AP instead. Scan. It's passive and trap. So we grab these. Download, use a program, load a program. Got it. And then this should actually still be down because it's my second turn hacking. So that should still be, like, not a problem. Yep, these are still down. Routed to the spot I'm already at. That's fine. Okay, well, here's active in a couple of passives. Yep. Damage to connection, AP cost. Health is fine. I'm going to go ahead and save the AP. Scan. We see active in 2 passives, so gotta load this. AP cost, then tally. I think I'm trying to think, like, would I actually trade 4 AP for 5 tally? I mean, would I trade 30 AP for 30 tally? I wouldn't, right? No program loading. That might matter. It does not. I guess we'll start going to the right. I don't see why I would have to go for 0 interrupt right now. If I get, like, rerouted, it gets weird. So let's just go this way. Okay, we'll go AP cost, then program loading. We've got to load another program. That's fine. We have one of everything, which means I've got to load baby deception because I don't have big deception. I don't have room for it. So we load baby deception. We walk over. Little catch health. It's fine for now. If you download... Okay. Well, we'll drop this and then take the download next turn, and then we can start making forward progress for the rest of it. I'm a little bit low on deck shield, so I'll probably end up hard shelling relatively early. We'll see. I'm going to get some more escalations, of course, which will be a little bit painful. But I don't think I need to reconnect. Like, I don't think it's correct for me to, like, clean this out and then just disconnect and re-go with overclock. I think I'd rather end during this turn, or, like, during the next turn, than have AP to leave with. That should be reasonably safe. I don't think I'm going to have that big a problem with connection health. I'll have 29 at the turn start, and that should be okay. I can get through, like, probably 2 escalations with that, unless I'm really unlucky. So, we can end action here. We'll be done during his 3rd turn hacking, which means we'll be done during turn 5 and actually walking away during turn 5. Which means we'll be like here during 6, then out during 7. We'll have plenty of time. Okay. So, I think just standing up here is still reasonable. I think I want to go for Tox Cloud. So I'm going to walk to here. I'm going to Tox Cloud this way, which should be completely safe for the rest of my team. And so the question is, who do I want to Venom Trap? I mean, their health pools are basically identical, but you're already Venom Trapped, so you're going to already take some damage, so I'm just going to Venom Trap you. And then you can reload. And then you should probably still walk back to be safe. That seems fine. Take your reloads. We'll stun when needed, but for now it's fine. I mean, I can stand back here if I want to be really safe, but this should be fine. I mean, they're still going to have more action points than the hacker, right? So as long as we're not being really silly about this, we're still going to have... He's still going to be the slow one, right? So no major concerns. No corpse timers just yet, but we did get S. Ooh, that's a little scary. Reinforcements. Ooh, and they got a couple upgraded types too. Okay, you're suspicious because you're poisoned. The other store unaware. We still have not had the AI know anything yet. This turn, they will finally know about this dead body. But that's the only guy we killed, right? We stopped this corpse timer, and that's not dead for a while. So if it's anything at all, it's going to be sending this way, which is fine. Anyway, though, welcome to a power level 9 Blooder. Basically, they have shrapnel grenades that affect a bleed. They've got nice, pretty urban assaults. PL9 looks like 350-ish something base health before Chrome. Here's our Street Berserk we've seen before. And then here is a Chop Shop, who is a pretty tanky shotgun user. Nice upgraded shotgun. And can actually get a damage blocking shield. A lot of DR, a lot of health. Basically guard captain level plus the shield, which makes them some of the tankiest enemies you can get as native reinforcements. Anyway, we can yield for now. The hacker might be done during this turn. Be sweet if so. Disable you, download you. Let's walk down 1. I need to get rid of... Well, actually, I can just go for a 0 interrupt, right? So I'm just gonna lurch all the way forward and be like, it's 0 interrupt. So yeah, this will be pretty annoying. Great. We scan. Escalation 6 looks like it was nothing at all, which is great. I'm happy about that. We need active, passive, and trap. There's only one active ice, and I've already got one for this, so looks like all we need is, for now, trap. I'm going to start up this way, because if both traps matter, I need to know that. Load a program, download, use a program. Okay. Remember, don't load any programs. And then I need defensive ice again here. So I'm going to load Sleaze. Actually, I'm going to load Hard Shell first. Now I'm going to load Sleaze. Ow, lost some health, but at least my shield is fine. And then this is take any action, steal AP. Damage Cyberdeck is fine because I have Temp Shield. Sleaze you. And then so, hey, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of downloads. I think this might have had an individual on it as well, I forget. But we are done with 20 AP to spare. Enough action health to spare as well. We never got our Cyberdeck damaged. And I don't believe we should have ever taken stress. I think we're only down 11 health total. I will happily yield, though, for now. Well, yeah, I'm going to yield and make sure we know what all the guards are doing. You're still standing still. You're still standing still. I have to remember that I have smoke screen available. You might see the corpse. You might not. You see the corpse. Okay. That's a bit of escalation. Sadly, we get all 5 points. Actually, one tough thing is we're a little bit segmented here. So, actually, oh, it's perfect somehow. We all get to go after all of them, which is a little bit lucky, actually. This guy's definitely in a scary spot for me, though. I don't think he's dead on screen. Yeah, he's not dead on screen. These guys thankfully didn't move, but I'm not sure I want to just run past these guys and hope it's good enough. With you having an 18, it's not horrible, but I mean, I guess realistically, right? If someone else can deal with him, aka I just stun the idiot, it's kind of fine. I don't love that. But, like, I think it's going to be okay. I think I can stun him. And I'm just going to throw smoke, like, somewhere around, like, here. We should block line of sight pretty cleanly. And let us bypass this guy and the rest of those guys. Alright. So you, same thing. You just run over there. It doesn't matter. You're totally fine. Yeah, none of that matters. Here, I'll yield. Just make sure I'm, like, not being stupid. Yep, you're stunned. We got what we came for. This should block enough line of sight that it's okay. At least I sincerely hope so. I mean, that's blocking line of sight for sure. So that's very reasonable. Okay, we should be good here. We should be good here. And then you can just book it against this wall, basically, right? Yeah, you're stunned, so no escalation. And then my hacker's not going to get very far this turn, but it's okay. We can buff him in a little bit. You're not getting close. Yeah, these guys aren't coming close to me yet, so it's fine. Cool. Well, there's information around a corpse being over there, so we probably end up getting some movement. Fatality reported. 3 tally, yeah. You've been sent to intercept, which is actually going to be kind of annoying because you're going, yeah, in a route that I couldn't have predicted. I can get all the way up to the exit. I'm going to probably go to here and just stand in smoke. This means I'm guaranteed to be safe. Cool. You can never take damage. It's not possible. Put you in a smoke as well. I don't see why that would ever be a problem. You literally couldn't take damage. You're still stunned for 2 turns, so we're going to be done by the time you're done being stunned. Great. You can't take damage anymore. Good job, buddy. You're not doing anything special. You're going to walk over there. It won't matter. You will die before the turn is over. Well, actually, as the turn is over, because you're poisoned. You've already reported the corpse. You're stunned. You won't quite die, but who cares? I think having you evac is fine. Now, worth noting, the smoke is going to end at the end of this turn. But he'll still be stunned, so it should be fine. I could throw an extra Venom Trap down to make sure this guy dies. Just if I want to be like, hey, but what if something weird happens that I couldn't possibly predict? Like, the stun breaks early and he rolls high initiative. I mean, he did roll kind of high initiative. So, sure, here you go. But this should be completely no problem. You can extract. The Blooder didn't do anything. Have you... I'll put you here. Why would I not be in smoke? I guess I wouldn't want to... The smoke's at a timeout, right? So I'm not really not in smoke anymore. Or not really in smoke anymore. Let's buff you so that you're going a little bit earlier. And then I will just have you end your turn. And then 18 should be fine. No one's going to walk towards me, right? Some guards die. We get a security escalation. Escalation guards, I believe, cannot roll above a 10. So they can't, like, show up and then shoot you at the start of the next turn because there's not allowed to roll that high. Ultimately, escalation, I don't even know what it was. I didn't catch it. 1 tally per turn. Yeah, I don't care. Alright, well, buffed initiative. Hacker is done, and we are out during turn 7. It's not bad for crossing the entire map and having to hack an orange AI host. Not bad at all. Alright, welcome to power level 4. It doesn't mean much for the guards, they're already power level 9. But we now get more money, more XP, and I believe better lockbox contents for any missions that we get to run into. So that's nice. Amble leveled up, Red Gold leveled up, Hacker leveled up, we got the bonus XP. This, by the way, bonus XP does flow into the SimStream trainer. So that's actually quite nice. Also, I believe our secondary hacker has a % bonus XP talent or trait, so that actually might have leveled her up, which is cool. Not horrible for the optional loot here. Good number of files. Legendaries are good. Rarity is much, much more important than level, so actually really good to see a couple legendaries here. And so now that we are power level 4, for me, in the real world, I expect them to release a new map tomorrow, and so I don't want to grab any of these maps, any of these missions until that is done. Obviously, we like accomplished what we wanted to in terms of getting to PL4 before grabbing those missions, and yeah, she did level up, and she's like exactly at XP right now. The nice thing is XP is going to go up in future missions, so 80% of more XP should still get her in a pretty good spot here. It's usually about 25% more XP per tier, per PL. So what I will do is, because my SimStream trainer has all 3 tokens, I won't advance the timeline for it, but I will do whatever base management is needed, which is going to be things like upgrading the barracks, so I have room for the sibling breakout recruit. Because I'm a sucker for grabbing story recruits, I just can't not. If I was playing this, if I was like playing this save out and it was like, you must clear everything to save your life and you are not allowed to make any mistakes, I would not hire the secondary the recruit comes out of this. I would do the mission, but I wouldn't hire him because I don't need a 3rd hacker, right? There's no reason for that. Miriam's already doing this, but whatever. I will grab the missions when I feel like it. I will look for any file sets, which I can do, which is great. I realized, actually, that it always rounds down here. So 3 + 1, and then... like here, we can... But like I had one where it was like 2, 2, 2, and 1, and it was like, it's level 1. I was like, oh, that's kind of too bad. So anyway, we get some gang beams. Great. I guess going level 3 here means we get slightly better gang beams, right? You can see that it's going to be worth 19k or 17k. You get about 10% more per level, so great. We have a level 2 gang beams. Can print that. Great. Obviously, the small one is not worth very much. This is just some dossiers we can sell, and then, yeah, we can get 2 favors from Dance Hall, or we can have her pay it, or we can have Octane pay us 112k. I'll take the 112k personally. She has a limited time paying more for things buff, so yes. This is a shotgun e-rifle body mod. We can't use that. It's sadly it's only 1k, but whatever. Here's a fairly weak level 1 armor. Wow. I don't know who would ever use this. So for reference, right, let me show you what our current armor is. So our current armor, to be fair, if it gets shredded, goes down to 20% DR. So it's 6% DR, then when it gets shredded, it's down to 20% DR, which means for the first attack, you take 4 out of 10 damage, and then in the future, you take 8 out of 10 damage, right? But you have to take damage in order to get shredded. So, right, first shot does 4, second shot does 8. You take 12 damage, and then any future shots, if you always got shredded, you know, it would be that. Here, this is, you're going to always take 7 damage, so you have to get hit 3 times. You'd have to get hit 4 times, with the first hit guaranteed shredding you, for this to be better than the starting armor. I don't know why I would ever use this. Let's just get the money. I would absolutely never, ever craft that. ARUAE rifle optic. Oh, right, this doesn't work for SMGs. Okay, so that's gonna be sold. Probably had that one for a while, actually. Sniper barrel. Never gonna use that either. Would like to limit break, so let's go ahead and give this to Origami Joe and get him up to 80. That all seems fine. This is an SMG body mod. Yep, we can make use of that at some point in time. And then, of course, we can't sell any of these, so that's reasonable. We got a pretty good amount of money. We have no accounts. That's fine. Okay, we're not going to advance the timeline forward, but we're going to have a little while until our missions come up. And so I think what's correct here is still running a salvo of missions while these two are in the trainer. instead of saying like, actually, let's stop, let's detox, because the mission is due like right now, I'm just gonna grab mission, right, grab these 3 missions right here, run all of them over in the trainer. And then once those are all done, we'll probably start Carnivore when we're like power level 4 point something. Double check something really quickly. When we get to power level 4.31, which is, let's see, I get 0.7, so I think I can safely run exactly 3 missions before taking up Carnivore, and they won't be power level 10 yet. Or I can just say screw it to power level 10, and like allow myself more time to like upgrade my stuff. We'll see. I don't know. If I grab this mission before we complete Sibling Breakout, and I just run this and this, it'll be PL 9. If I also run Sibling Breakout, it'll be PL 10. Because story missions gives more power level than proc gen missions. Let's see. Otherwise, is there anything else to bring up here? We'll do the legwork once the timer gets to move forward. Obviously, can't do anything there. Yeah, so we can send people who aren't in training into detox. Now we're gonna leave the benches open because this is gonna be like 3 days worth, right? Mission, and then it's gonna be a detox spam. Those are still busy for now. So do I have much room for base building? I mean, this will give me money for sure, this can give me money for sure, and then this won't give me money. But this is still gonna take 2 days till it's done, which means you can run both these missions before this cryogenic cooling is done. And this is going to pay me like, I'm going to get like 500k from this, which means I can happily just spend money upgrading my structures right now, and it's totally fine. Which means Accusation 2 is worth, and it means that I should get my, I should upgrade this as well, so I can bump cold storage. I think cold storage can't be upgraded now, yeah. So as soon as I have a spare opening, well actually, when this is done, we're going to upgrade the barracks. When, I guess this is done, we're going to upgrade Nano Scrubber, and then, I mean the timing's going to be kind of awkward, but eventually we can then upgrade the cold storage. Just can't start it until the Nano Scrubber's done. So this time is going to be kind of awkward, but whatever. I wanted the hacking station and the field ops to be level 2 first. Okay, so we can do some Merc training. Cybernite goes to level 11. Atomic Scatter duration is not bad. But as long as I keep the time pressure on myself, I can just go for Downer instead. I can also, like, I basically, here's my option set, right? So what I could do, so I've had players swear by spending the 2 points here for the +1 move, so that you can basically make your slowest person get around faster, right? It's functionally, and then you can like take the duration buff as well, right? I believe this buff, by the way, automatically lasts 2 turns in the first place. So what's cool is it says the initiative bonus is applied when rolling initiative for the next turn, which, I mean, this might still make, I mean, I don't know. I haven't actually tried this with seeing if it's going to work and give you MP for 2 turns. It probably doesn't. I haven't ever tried it, though, so, like, there's a chance it still does, which would be interesting. But it's cool that you get, yeah, you get 8 initiative twice, which is cool. Anyway, the thought process I have here is I could try to invest in these 4 points for Rewind. Double checking the progression timing. Yeah, it's 1 per level till 15, so it's like 11, 12, 13, 14. It gives me 2 charges of Rewind. Or I wait till 15, it's like, you know, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't really like that. I feel like I'd rather have the other tools first. So like, hey, this is a freebie, obviously. If we need more time to bring the guy down, we have a 3-turn stun and a 2-turn cooldown. That's really good for if things are scary, right? That's really, really good if things are scary. The other option is saying, hey, let's go make Downer good. You know, it's going to be a while till I'm level 12, right? It's 500 XP away. That's going to be 4 or 5 missions. Now, to be fair, I will probably do 4 or 5 missions before I have to play Sibling Breakout, or before I have to play Carnivore. But I'm probably doing Carnivore on level 12. Which means, basically, it's like, I have 1 other talent point to spend. So I can get Downer now, and that allows me to, on crit, lower the evasion by enemies very, very close to the target. Which, honestly, I think is good. Like, I like Downer, to be clear. And then, you know, make sure I'm level 12 in time to get Atomic Stutter duration, because I do want this in time for Carnivore. Or I can say, screw it, let's make sure we have this in time. I think I'm going to take this. This is more damage. I have not yet needed Atomic Stutter duration. I will want it at some point, but I think for now I can take Downer. Downer is great with the 25 crit vuln. and the total of 6 initiative. It's also great with an 18-meter radius. To be clear, right, that is guard vision range radius. Like, you will be catching a bunch of random stuff in 10% evasion 25 crit for, honestly, relatively low investment. This doesn't cost a whole lot. And honestly, -6 initiative can really matter when you're like, actually, the combat's getting kind of dicey. Let me kill everyone. Well, they're not going first, and you're doing a bunch of bonus damage to them. You're doing, 40% or so bonus damage to them. 40% bonus damage for 0 AP on, like, 3 to 4 guys? Very good, right? Very good. But he's done. My storage is 11. I can start investing further into Brainworm. I don't know if I need the duration that badly. I could finally take this dissolve range that I've been dreaming of. I could realistically take Venom Trap duration. It's honestly quite good. I think I want this. I want this. I want this. I don't really want this. This doesn't matter to me. Without the charges, there's really no point. And Biocoat's Quinn is still 5 turns, which is kind of bad. I want all these things. So what do I want the most? Well, if we're in the same boat of don't worry, we're doing Carnivore on 12. Well, honestly, I kind of want +1 charge and cooldown. I also kind of, there's no way I'm getting duration on time, right? Duration's going to take, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm not getting duration until 15, no matter what I do. And I'm not doing Carnivore at 15. I'm doing it at 12. I think we'll just take the Brainworm stuff, even though I've yet to cast Brainworm literally at all. These have, like, this talent has done literally nothing for me. I spent, right, 5 points, right? 2 on travel, 1 on the node, 2 on the upgrades. Have done nothing with it. Still. This is future-proofing, so I'm just going to grab the charge. And then my hacker, he's finally hit level 10. That's great. I will do the respec later. I actually am going to go for now. I'm sorry. I will spend these points here, but what I'm going to do is respec and go up through here and end there and just unlearn Ripper Compression. But I need to actually head out, so thanks for watching. When you see me next time, I will have done a bit of base management. I will grab these missions, and hopefully they're going to be cool. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.